Focus away from the Middle East towards what's transpiring in Europe. Germany has now expressed skepticism with regards to Russia's willingness to negotiate an end to the war with Ukraine. The German Foreign Ministry has welcomed all efforts to end the conflict but stated that there were no signs that Russia was shifting towards negotiations. The statement has come after US President Donald Trump's envoy, Steve Witkoff, left Moscow without any breakthrough on a potential peace deal. With us on the broadcast is Mr. Martin Saarez, international affairs expert joining us from Ecuador. Thank you so much for taking our time and speaking to us on NewsX World. Of course, there are reports coming in that both the United States and Russia have not really seen eye to eye as far as the latest 5-hour conversation between Putin and Witkoff is concerned. But at the same time, we've seen statements by Kremlin that this is the first step, and yes, a lot of work is still left ahead. What, in your assessments, have been the sticking points as far as the conversation around this peace deal is concerned?
Thank you for having me here. First of all, we need to remember that Germany is after the US, is one of the biggest allies of Ukraine and the first one in the European Union. I think Germany is very skeptical about Russia's intention because they don't want this treaty to be two-sided. Germany wants Ukraine to be as important as the US and Russia in the decision and in the conclusion of this treaty or peace deal. Germany is afraid of basically giving the wrong message that Russia is winning the war, and this is an award for Russia's crimes in Ukraine. Germany wants to make sure that this deal will be absolutely balanced and that Ukraine will have at least the territories that they are fighting for, and that this will be balanced and not be unfair.
Indeed, and there was a lot of criticism from European allies that yes, this deal is tilted towards Russia. But it just seemed that the question regarding the territorial concessions by Ukraine is something that has emerged as a point on which both sides are not really, seeing eye to eye on at this point. Another main issue has been that of NATO-style security guarantees being provided to Ukraine. Russia, of course, maintains that it's one of the core issues, in fact, as far as these negotiations are concerned. Apart from this, we've also seen a visit. We're seeing, in fact, a visit right now by French President Emmanuel Macron to China. He is over there to not just discuss France and China's trade deficit, but also the fact that, yes, China might not be directly supplying weapons to Russia. It is supplying dual-use items, whether it's fiber optic cables, it's the lithium-ion batteries that are then used to build drones to attack Ukraine. How effective, in your assessment, would Macron really be in dissuading Xi Jinping, as that is his aim? Because we do know that China is also the largest importer of Russian oil.
I don't think Macron's efforts to convince Chinese authorities to stop cooperating with Russia would be effective. Why? Because we're seeing that in the world, we're seeing a new Cold War. We're seeing a very strong bloc of countries like Russia and China that are cooperating together because they're feeling that the NATO is a threat to their interest, as well as we're seeing that NATO is becoming stronger. The US is trying to get people or countries together like the European Union to fight this threat. So basically, I don't think China will be convinced or will change their mind. I think they will not directly cooperate with logistics or directly cooperate in the Ukrainian war, but indirectly they will keep supplying Russia with the materials that they need to create these weapons in order to fight Ukraine. So I don't think Macron is going to do anything, and China will keep their support to their partners.
All right, sir, requesting you to stay on with us.